Hello everyone, Roberto here for another video review. This time it's a special one. It's the Mars Choc Brownie. So it's a new one as far as I know. Thanks so much to Luke Carrigan for pointing this out to me, and for Karen Silly on Twitter as well, also for trying to locate it for me. In the end I ended up getting them online because I couldn't find them in the shops. I'm sure they'll sort of filter their way through to regular shops eventually, but I had to get them online really, off eBay I think it was. So hopefully hopefully it's in good enough condition. I've been squashed through the post, fingers crossed, it looks okay. So we'll see. But yeah, so basically I guess it's just a Mars bar with chocolate brownie filling, I guess. I'm not too sure. It says thick choc nougat with dark caramel covered in milk chocolate, so I'm not quite sure what the difference is. But I'm hoping for good things. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing apparent other than the name that there's anything different on it. So we'll see, I guess. Yeah, there you go. There's the different wrapper, so you can see it's just got this sort of. The only difference is this bit here, really. Otherwise, it's a Mars as usual. Yeah. Well, as for calories and stuff. So per 51 gram bar, it's 231 calories, 9.3 grams of fat, 4.1 of which are saturates. So I think it's the same size as the regular Mars, but it's got these massive flourishes on the side. You know, so you can see it's tiny really. When all said and done, but there you go. So with the flourishes, it's roughly 13, just over 13 centimeters. Right, well, let's give it open, I guess. It's been quite hot weather here recently, so it's the first time I've been able to do some reviews recently because it's been too hot to do them. There we go. So yeah, before I forget, I'll just give it a quick measurement. So it was 13, just over. Now it's just about 10 centimeters. So we shall see. Here we go. So there we are. So you can see it's been a bit slightly crushed there, but that's just the way it is. So it looks pretty much like a Mars bar, I think. Tire treads on the bottom. Yeah, looks quite tasty. You can see there's caramel coming through there. So, smells quite nice. Smells a bit like a Mars bar though. So nothing standing out so far. So let's give it a cut. Okay. Well, you can see there. So it's typical Mars affair, but it's clearly sort of the nougat. It's got some. It looks more chocolate brownie-esque, I guess you'd say, and you can see this kind of shiny bits in there which suggest some other texture in there. So just see what it actually does say again. Thick choc nougat, so I guess that's the difference. So it smells like a Mars bar though, but yeah, it does look nice, and I guess the caramel's the same. I don't say it's chocolate caramel or anything. Well, dark caramel, it says dark caramel, so the caramel does look a bit darker. Okay, let's give it a taste. Well, first off, I'd say it's not a million miles away from a regular Mars bar. It's the too long didn't read about it. It's the same taste. It's got the same texture and same, you know, as you're eating it, the nougat, it has the same sort of sensation. It's sort of the same texture, the same sensation in your mouth, the same chewiness. It doesn't feel any different as far as the texture is concerned. It tastes slightly different. I would say you are getting a bit more of a chocolate taste. As far as with the darker caramel and the chocolate nougat, you can taste the difference, but I wouldn't say it was different. I wouldn't say it was radically different, and I don't think it justifies the name chocolate brownie on it. I'm not getting any. There's nothing in there really which is, other than perhaps the appearance of looking like the centre of a chocolate brownie on the nougat bit at the bottom. I wouldn't say there was any, there we go, yeah. I wouldn't say there was any real resemblance other than that to the chocolate brownie. There's no chocolate chips in there. If you like hazelnuts in your chocolate brownie, whatever, nutty bits, there's no nuts in there. It's not gooey it's not like hard on the outside, gooey in the middle, or anything like that. I mean, maybe the Mars could be the hardness and that bit, the gooey in the middle, but there isn't really much semblance to a chocolate brownie. So I think that's a bit disappointing. I was expecting something a bit more radical than this, and really it's just a sort of slight, change to the Mars bar. So it's just a slightly darker caramel and a slightly darker, more chocolatey nougat. But it's not over. You don't get a massive taste difference with it really, or a massive texture difference. It's only very subtle. I think the Mars Dark, which came out a few years ago, which was like had a sort of vanilla nougat and dark chocolate on the outside, that was really nice. I think because the nougat was slightly less cloggy. I'm not sure, but it was really good, and I'd say it was very different to regular Mars while having the same features. Whereas this one, I'd say, was very similar really, and I know it does look a bit different, and you might be drawn in by the Choc Brownie flavour or tag on it, but I wouldn't particularly say it justifies it, and I think I'm slightly disappointed really, but I do like it. I think it probably is possibly nicer than the regular Mars bar, but it's very similar. It's not different enough for me to think, I've got to get this every time now. I think there's still probably room for the old Mars bar, and I still probably would just enjoy that just as much. But I wouldn't say a Mars bar is an exceptional chocolate bar anyway, really. So, so to say this is quite similar to that, it's not saying it's like an amazing bar or anything. I've always thought Mars bars taste better refrigerated, so maybe this is one of those as well. But I am one of those people who likes refrigerated chocolate anyway, so there we go. So yes, I think a bit disappointed really. I think the brownie, there isn't enough in here other than, as I say, it does look a bit brownie-esque, the nougat bit, but it is still nougat. It isn't really a brownie texture at all. It doesn't have anything resembling a brownie in it. It's just basically darker nougat, despite the fact that it does look very nice, a lot nicer than the regular one. And the dark caramel, I've had it in something else, I think, dark caramel, and it's okay. It is probably slightly more rich than the regular caramel, but I don't know. It's certainly very subtle changes this, so I'm a bit. It's not the radical. Here's a lovely chocolate brownie with some Mars bar elements around it. It's more of here's a Mars bar that has a bit that looks a bit like a chocolate brownie but doesn't taste anything like it, and some dark caramel to throw in on top. So yeah, maybe a 3.5 out of 5, I think, for me. A bit disappointed with that, but it's still a nice bar, as I say. But I think they've missed a trick there. I think it could have been really nice. I'd be tempted probably to go more towards the Carl Fazer's New York Mud Cake, or whatever it's called. I think I've done a review for that somewhere. That's more in line with something I was expecting from this, something a bit radical and different. Rather than just darker nougat and darker caramel. But there we go. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed that review, guys. Let me know what you think if you've had one of these. Let me know if you like it. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe. As I say, leave a comment or two, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.